to my channel. There's a few things that I want to go over before we jump into this video. First things first, I want to apologize. I'm not wearing the same outfit. My hair is not the same and my makeup's not the same as it is going to be in the footage you're about to watch. I recorded that video about like a week ago and I went through the footage and I absolutely hated the intro, so I decided that I was just going to film it again, so here I am. So please excuse the fact that my makeup is different, my hair is different, and my outfit's different. I couldn't bear to put that footage on there, so I'm going to film it again, and this is me filming it again. So please don't, you know, go crazy with the fact, you know, they're two different clips. But yeah, so yeah, I just figured, you know, quality over quantity, so I'm filming it again. Here I am doing it right now, so I hope you guys enjoy it.
Okay, so let's get started. First, I'm going to start off with my eyeshadow primer, and excuse the fact that I'm holding it upside down. I didn't even realize. I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer, and it's the anti-aging one, and I love this stuff. And I'm just going to apply this all on my lids and just blend it out with my finger. And mind you guys, I already have the rest of my makeup done, my eyebrows, my face, it's all on. I'm just going to be filming the eyeshadow and the lipstick. Then I'll be taking Peach Smoothie by Makeup Geek, and I'm just going to use this to set my lid after I've applied the primer. And also I'm going to be using this as a transition color, and this is just really going to ensure to have all the shadows completely blended and just look perfect. Then applying another Makeup Geek eyeshadow, and this is in the color Creme Brûlée. I'm going to be applying this over the Peach Smoothie, and this is just going to give it a little bit more dimension, and this is just going to help really create the crease. And I totally forgot to mention that I'm using a Morphe M432 brush. This is the same brush I was using in the last clip, and I'm pretty much going to be using it throughout the entire makeup look. This just helps really blend out all the eyeshadows. Then using another Makeup Geek eyeshadow, and this is in the color Coco Bear, and I'm going to be applying it with the Morphe. God, I cannot read the number on this brush, but I will link it in the bottom bar. I just have to look it up. It's the pointy blender brush, and I'm just going to be applying this eyeshadow right on lower lash line and blending it a little upwards. I don't want to go past the crease because I don't want the shadow to go anywhere above the crease, because then it's just going to be too much dark shadow on the eye, and it's just gonna look like you got punched in the face, and that's not cute. And I didn't even realize I have been using all Makeup Geek eyeshadows in this whole look. Well, you know, Makeup Geek is bomb, so, you know, I'm not complaining. Then using a MAC 238 brush, 239 brush, and I'm just going to be using this to carve out the shape that I want with the shadow. Since I'm not going to be doing liner with this look, this is really going to give me the shape. This is, you know what I mean? This is really going to be the part that shapes out the shadow. And then going back in with that same pointer brush, I'm just going to blend out the shadow that I just put on. And then I will also be going back in with the Morphe 504 brush, and that's just a big fluffy brush, and blending everything all out. Then using the Morphe 35O palette, I'm going to be using the third color on the first row. and it's just a nice, pretty champagne-y kind of color. And I'm just going to be applying this right onto the lid. I'm not going to take it up too high because I don't want the color to transfer. And then I'm just going to be going back in with the pointer blender brush from Morphe and blending everything out. And then taking a little bit more Coco Bear and just applying a little bit more into the crease just to deepen it up a little bit. After applying the color to my lid, I feel like it just wasn't as dark as I wanted it to be. So I'm just going to go over it again and just get it as deep as I want. Then using the Lorac Pro Metal palette, I'm going to be using the very first color on the palette, and that's in the color Quartz, and I'm going to be applying this onto my lid with my finger, and I'm going to put it right over the shadow that I had previously put on the lid, and this is just going to make it really pop and make it look a lot more bright. Then I'll just be using my MAC 234 brush to just blend out all the color and make sure that there's no harsh lines. Then I'm going to be using the MAC Costa Riche Eye Kohl, and I'm going to be applying this on my waterline. And please excuse the fact that I look like I'm getting, I don't know, like possessed in this clip. That's what happens when I apply eyeliner. And I'm going to be using the Morphe M432 brush to just smudge out the eyeliner that I just applied. Then I'm going to be using Shroom by MAC, and I'm going to be applying this I'm going to be applying this with the Morphe 163 brush, and I'm going to be applying this under my brow for my brow highlight. And right after this, I'm going to be using Becca Cosmetics Champagne Pop by the one and only Jaclyn Hill, and I'm going to be applying this right on top of the shroom, and this is just going to really soften up the shroom because I thought it was just a little bit too intense for the look, so I wanted to, you know, tone it down a little bit, but still have the highlight going on, so I applied the Champagne Pop. Then I'm going to be applying the Loreal Volumious Mascara, and I'm just going to skip right, or not skip, but fast forward through this clip because I figured it's kind of boring. Then just taking any old fluffy brush to wipe out the fallout that may have happened from the shadow, and this particular brush is the Kat Von D Shade and Light brush. I always want to say palette, so I always get tripped up on that. So your eyeshadows will start looking a little bit like this, and you should be done. Now moving on to the lips. So I'm going to be using the lip pencil by MAC in the color Vino, and I'm just going to use this to line all of my lips. And I was just going to leave it just with the liner. That's what I had originally done when I wore this look before, but just on camera it just was not looking right by itself. So I will throw in also some NYX Mat lipstick in the color Alabama on top, and I'll just be applying it right into the center and then blending it back out with the lip pencil. Then using my Nars Creamy Concealer in the color Custard and my MAC 135 brush, I'm just going to be cleaning up the edges around the lipstick just so it looks nice, sharp, and clean. And my camera shut off on me while in the middle of filming, so I wasn't able to film at the ending of my video. So after you guys are done with this step, this look will be complete. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and until next time, bye guys.